Guys, let us go on and look at the homeostatic control systems. When you talk about the homeostatic control systems, we mainly have the positive feedback mechanism and the negative feedback mechanism. But we have had all the word feedback. What does feedback mean? If I send someone to go to the supermarket and ask me the price of something, the person goes there, asks, and they get to tell him. What is known as the feedback is that person coming to me and tells me the information that I sent him for. And that also happens in homeostatic body mechanisms. When the effectors, as you have seen recently, when the effectors have taken action, the detectors and receptors should be informed that the corrective measure has been done. Otherwise, the set point has been restored. So now let us go and look at them per detail. Positive feedback mechanism. When you talk about feedback mechanism, it's simply when disturbance in a body system causes further deviation. So meaning that when a parameter changes, when the body equilibrium has been disturbed, the disturbance again causes to further disturbance. Instead of correcting the system back to the required level, it further messes up the thing. It further causes disturbance. And that's why I'm not going to talk too much about this positive mechanism, because they are not common in life. They are dangerous for life. Otherwise, they are not required sometimes in life. But however, we are going to look at some of the examples of the positive feedback mechanism. We have said that disturbance in a system leads to further disturbance. An example of a positive feedback mechanism is during birth. We know that during birth, the uterine walls have to contract. So during birth, to bring about the contraction of the uterine walls, so there is secretion or release of the hormone called oxytocin hormone. The presence of oxytocin hormone stimulates the muscular contraction of the uterine walls. The uterine walls start to contract so as to ensure the baby passes through. But as a result of the uterine walls contracting, the contraction further results into further production of oxytocin hormone. We can look at now the propagation of an impulse along neurons. What you have to know is that even propagation of an impulse is an example of positive feedback, because when the axon membrane is depolarized, depolarization of the axon membrane results into the entry of sodium ions into the axoplasm. When sodium ions enter, this entry of sodium ions results to further depolarization of the axon membrane. As a result of further depolarization, again, more sodium ions will enter. We first looked at mere depolarization resulted into the entry of sodium ions, but their entry further increased the level of depolarization and more sodium ions entered. And we have even blood clotting is an example of a positive feedback mechanism. We also, in a burning room, when they light this place we are in here and we start burning and there is no way we can get outside it, there is also a positive feedback mechanism taking place. How does it take place? So, you are in the environment, the place is burning, your body temperature will be increasing. As a result of the body temperature increasing, remember the increase in temperature increases the activity of enzymes. So the activity of enzymes will increase. But remember, most enzymatic activity also release energy, mostly the catabolic enzymatic reaction. Those catabolic enzyme controlled reaction also liberate its energy. So this its energy liberated, and again you are in a burning place, the heat can exceed the normal and it might result to death. That's why you not talk too much about positive. It is too dangerous to life. But in such circumstances, anyway, thanks for watching, but don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.